Welcome again to another webcam series. Again, I'm still with two of my guests, two depressed gooners. All right now, it's how it is right now for Arsenal, and especially going to the next match. We know we are playing Brighton at home. I'll just start off with this time around. I'll start with Alex. For yourself, right, Alex, in terms of formation, you know that is something that we are. I think one of the AFTV guy mentioned Curtis. I think he said that we are a bit of a freestyler. We come in, we don't have a fixed lineup. We come in, we freestyle to the beat, and that's it. It's good. We make good music like that. But
Mm,
what would you like to see, knowing that now Freddie is at the helm against Brighton at home? Surely we have to get the victory at last.
mm. Before I talk about formation, I'm somebody who believes in let's not try to be too clever lah.
Mm,
You play the player at their best position. Okay, you play the player at their proven position. And if you look at Aubameyang, what is Aubameyang good for?
the goals,
Striker.
man, the goals.
Aubameyang is good for nothing except for scoring.
You're damn right about it.
Yeah, except for scoring. If it's good for nothing, except for scoring, but football is all about scoring goals. Like you score more goals than your opponent, ma. So play him as a centre forward. Why push him out to the wing? Why always try to be funny? I don't know. I really don't know. Play players at their natural position where they will excel.
Okay.
So I think Aubameyang must be played as a centre forward.
Center. What about Lacazette then?
Okay, like I said, something has to compromise,
Yeah.
Okay, and unfortunately, if you compare between Lacazette and Aubameyang got a better finishing touch,
Mm.
better lah. So I will play Lacazette behind, behind as a supporting role behind Aubameyang, and on the right side I will play Pepe.
Okay.
Pepe.
What? Mhm.
And on the left side, actually, I think there's one very good player that's very underutilized,
Gabriel
and that's
Martinelli.
second top scorer.
Gabriel Martinelli, man.
Correct, exactly. This guy got paid, and I do not understand why we bench him and play Saka. I mean, Saka has not really impressed me much lah. So I would rather play Martinelli.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Okay.
okay, let's now talk about the more challenging part, which is our defense and our midfield lah. Seriously,
Harvard quality, mate. Harvard quality. You need to be okay. You need to pass out from Harvard to actually resolve this.
okay, I prefer four at the back.
Okay.
I prefer four at the back.
Okay.
Natural position. Left side Tierney.
Thierry. Okay.
Okay, right side Bellerin.
Mhm.
Okay, and I think our centre back, the best centre back that we have, unfortunately, who are our best centre back. I think we can I can take a dice so and anyhow pick two okay, because they're all equally shit lah. But if you ask me the best of the worst I take Chambers,
Chambers. Yep.
Chambers,
Mhm.
and perhaps Holding.
Yep. Yep.
Perhaps Holding because
Mhm.
Socrates is too error prone already,
Yes, yeah.
and Lewis is slow, and he's not commanding enough. He's not the leader at the back.
What about your right back, mate?
Sorry,
What about your right back?
but who do we have? Bellerin. We need Bellerin, right?
Maitland Niles.
I mean, strictly for the fact that Bellerin is the natural right back.
Yeah. Yeah.
The natural right back. Yeah, so I'll take Bellerin. And
Mm.
in terms of midfield, once again, please don't try to be clever, as smart. Play Torreira as a holding midfielder.
Yep.
That's his natural position. That's the
It is.
position.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and then I will play Ozo,
Mhm.
and Wendozi. Yeah.
Yeah. No, great. And I'm not surprised that if we don't score more than one with such attacking lineup,
But I mean, we can bet our bottom dollar. This formation will not come up. This place will not choose. They will choose. Sometimes I don't know what the coaches are thinking lah. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why they are up there and we are here lah. They cannot understand their level of thinking lah. Always trying to be funny.
Yeah. I think we might have just lost talk there for a second. Oh, okay, let me just get him back. But anyway, I think you read my mind. I think it's quite crazy how telepathic you are. Because the thing is, I just had a quick discussion with my friend, again, Saiful, about Aubameyang and also his impact to the team. So I told him, like, at the end of the day, I don't think this whole project of having three of them up front is actually working in our favor. I think we compromise a lot of the defensive shape when we do so. Top, glad to see you back.
Yeah.
I just don't think that Pepe, Aubameyang, and Lacazette should all start, in one sitting, because I think that's completely, again, this is completely idealistic. This is you playing FIFA. We,
Yeah.
we all know how Aubameyang don't actually track back. Lacazette, kudos to him. He's a bit more, again, rugged in terms of his play, but again, he's always good when he's home. He rarely scores away from home, away from Emirates. And then let's not even touch Pepe subject. Again, that's again a never-ending story. But for me, my preferred lineup before I move to you talk. Again, the goalkeeper picks himself right now. We are really thankful. We got another Matt German, but this time he's much more calmer than our original Matt German. Okay, and if it wasn't for him, people keep talking about Aubameyang and what kind of impact he has on the team, but people actually forget to actually big up Leno. I think he has been one of our biggest, if not the biggest savior right now. Especially during this downfall of us. Right back, for me, it has to be Hector Bellerin. Um, Again, the pairing, I kind of agree with Alex though. I'll go with Chambers and I'll go with Holding. Why not? It can't get any more shittier than that. You know,
Yep, correct.
and left back, you got your Kieran Tierney is almost again a British core at the back. I'll start with the three. I personally feel, unpopular opinion, it's time to drop Matthew Guendouzi. I think he's a bit off colours right now, and again, it's not saying that he's half or lesser a player that he was last season, but I just think a player of his age, sometimes you just gotta protect his talent a bit, like how Wenger would always do to Jack Wilshere, even says Fabregas. Do not always put them in the line of firing, or in the firing line, like, rather. So in the three, I would actually go with surprise, surprise, Granit Xhaka. To be partner with Torreira. If you all remember the last time we had that amazing run, which actually papered over, really papered over the cracks. The 22 unbeaten. The axis in the midfield was Torreira and Xhaka. you know
Yep.
and also, just to give more energy at the front, I would take actually Ozil over Wheelock. I think this whole Wheelock experiment as well, we got to put to a pause for a while, because I think at this moment where it's almost a melting point in the Emirates. We shouldn't let these young boys, take over the baton. It's not fair for them. So let those experienced hit. And then, on the left, I'll go with Gabriel Martinelli. That is something that I've been actually shouting out for. Why not? He has that South American ruggedness about him. He's a bit of a terrier. The last time we had one on the left wing, that was our, Alexis Sanchez baby. Center, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is almost undroppable. And on the right wing itself, I'll put Nicolas Pepe for sure, for sure. And then, for me, totally, I would omit Lacazette, bring him on, 60, 65 minutes, and change the whole dynamics of the game. What about you, Top? Any difference from ours? Or
Maybe
any different?
not. I don't think it'll be too much because I think, like you said, the keeper picks himself,
Mm-hmm,
and our defense is a dice roll because everyone is the same except for our left back and right back,
mm-hmm,
which is more decent. I think Bellerin
mm-hmm,
and Tierney will do the
mm-hmm,
job,
mm-hmm.
but our centre backs are a joke.
Yeah,
So a dice roll would solve the issue.
yeah.
I think maybe we should go back to the 4-2-3-1.
Uh-huh.
Maybe under Wenger we work under the 4-2-3-1 with uh two holding midfielders and then left wing, center, right wing,
Mm-hmm,
and then a striker at the top.
mm-hmm,
I think I agree with you. We should drop Lacazette, but we can. I think he needs to gain back. Is it confidence though? I think he is a good player.
mm-hmm,
We have to remember he is a good player.
mm-hmm,
And when the club is not performing well,
mm-hmm.
players get affected, right? And the
Yep.
Emery situation with nobody at the Frankfurt game,
Mm-hmm,
I think brings a toll on the players.
mm-hmm,
Mm, holding midfielders first. Gunduzi, I agree. I think
mm-hmm.
it's time to give him a break. He is still young.
Yep.
We cannot kill him with too many games. He is
Mm-hmm,
maybe not really enough yet.
mm-hmm,
We have to let him rest. Let him take a break from how other scheduling and stuff. Bring back Torreira and Shaka.
mm-hmm.
I think my lineup sounds very similar to yours, Amari.
Yeah,
Because yeah,
yeah.
think we share
Yeah,
similar sentiments.
let's go with that then. Let's go with that then. And also just before we wrap this up, uh, for my man Alex, let's say we do another draw, something that is becoming a hobby for Arsenal, drawing
Mhm.
games. Mm-hmm. What would be the repercussion? You know, surely not Freddy out, right?
No, no.
Friday is shielded by the tag of being a caretaker. Being a caretaker, I mean, he unless he really wanted all go all out to get the job full time lah. But if
Uh-huh.
not, he can go at a relaxed pace and people still okay. Never mind, I'm a caretaker. You know what I mean? So um yeah, I think
We are speechless right now. We are speechless, man. We are always out of words.
I mean because we are so used to drawing. I mean so you'll feel initially you will feel angry, disappointed,
Uh,
but you know
and that's a dangerous thing.
it draw is like that. So it's a cup half fill. We didn't win, but at least we didn't draw.
Yeah.
And then we feel happy. That's what Arsenal fans can be right now, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I think that it's disheartening. Like, we are really too far away from the top four already, and seeing how Brendan Rodgers came in and totally transformed
Yeah.
Leicester City,
Mhm.
and also how Frank Lampard, despite the transfer ban,
Yep.
and also his first season in the Premier League as the manager, can still kick and bring Chelsea up to the top.
Yep.
It's really very disappointing. And sometimes I really have to ask myself, what God is really like punishing Arsenal fans. We might have done something very wrong in our past life, and he punished us for making us Arsenal fans. We have to go through this shit, this pain. Yeah.
And yeah, yeah. Thanks for that. Great analogy. God must be crazy to punish us. I mean, that is only something that the Conky can answer to. But for you, right, Talk, I'm just gonna end this with you. With Brighton, is there any big ramification or like I mentioned, repercussion if we decide to bottle this up, not leaving the Emirates with all the important 3 points? Because right now at this moment, it seems like with every single match that actually has gone by or passed us by, we are getting further and further away from the all elusive top four position.
Mm. I think to lose 3 points, right, against Brighton, let's say we get one out of three.
And also, sorry,
It is,
Talk, just to
yeah,
remember, just to put things into context, we actually did not manage to beat them, and that ultimately cost us the Champions League last season.
indeed, yeah. I mean, actually, come to think about it, I think they are also the reason why Liverpool didn't clinch the Premier League, actually. I think they drew with Brighton as well, but
Maybe.
I digress. Anyways, yeah, back to the point is that even if we lose against Brighton or we lose our, at least drop 2 points, right, against Brighton, it is just a nail in the coffin.
Yep.
It is just to end things up. We are already 7 points away from Chelsea in fourth spot, 26 and 19 points.
Mhm.
So just to lose points against Brighton
Mhm.
is nothing, to me is really already nothing much. It's just the last bullet that kills us really. We are already mortally wounded
Yeah.
and it's just to kill us. The last bullet to kill us. Nothing much. In the end, what? In the end, it's gonna be a last season. A bit worse than last season. We're gonna go like, oh, we didn't qualify for the Champions League, but
Mhm.
oh, we have an excuse. We have a new manager in the middle, so Europa League's okay. But it is not okay. It is not okay. We have had this bullshit for the last few years.
Yep.
Europa League, and then we always have somehow manage to come up with some excuse to
Mhm.
make ourselves feel better.
Mhm.
Say like, oh, Europa League is okay, then we will win the Europa League to get into the Champions League. But we never win the Europa League, and we messed it up with the loss against Chelsea, and it was
Yeah.
not just a loss, humiliation against Chelsea. And this season, we are 7 points behind Chelsea, who are doing well.
Yep.
So how do you expect us to close up the gap fast? Even by winning Brighton, right? And let's say Chelsea drop points,
Mhm.
we are still going to be a distance away, and we have City in the next 3 games. I think the third
Yeah,
game.
we do. We do. Yeah.
So it's nearly impossible to reach top four. So losing the Brighton, dropping points against Brighton, is not going to be too hard
Big
to
of an
swallow.
impact. Yeah.
It's not going to be too hard to swallow. It's just to kill all of us, lah.
Wow. That's where we stand as Arsenal fans right now. Happy days. What a wonderful life that we all living. You talk about nails in the coffin. I wonder what kind of coffin we have right now and how does it look like? Because we keep saying that it's the last nail in the coffin for Emery. that coffee must have been covered up with many nails right now, huh? Safe to say. But anyway, boys, thank you so much, man, for joining me for today's webcam series. I'm really, really glad. You know, you guys are my outlet for me to vent, you know, all this pent up frustration. I wish that we can have this probably end of this week, right after we have played Brighton, or maybe we can do a bit of preview against West Ham. But until now, I really appreciate you all coming up. For those of you who are new, if you want to be where they are right now, giving your piece about my wonderful club, Arsenal, please, you know, join us. The floor is yours. Come up. You know, you can talk. Also, Alex, you know, who is always entertaining, coming up with great analogies. You know, God punishing us and stuff. Before I get too religious, I'm gonna end this right now. This is me, Anwari, Napshot Studio. See you guys again. Peace, love.